Hi friends, I'm Bailey. Welcome to my corner of the internet. I hope you're all doing well today. Please take a moment, like, subscribe, and let me know where you're coming from. Thank you all so much for all the love and support. I'm going to tell you the story to the best of my ability, taking very public information and filtering through my own unprofessional opinion. Please do your own research and form your own opinion. As difficult as it is for us to talk about these situations, imagine how difficult it is for everyone that was affected. We owe it to them to acknowledge their unbearable experiences, learn something from it, and raise awareness. Today's riddle. I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? Toni Anderson graduated from East High in Kansas City, Missouri in 2014. She was about 5'4", blonde hair, green eyes. At age 20, she was a beautiful, independent, hardworking young woman. She had a long-term boyfriend and made many plans for her future. Toni worked at a club and was also a music blogger. On January 15th, 2017, at about 4 a.m., she finished her shift at a club. She had made plans to meet with some of her friends across town at another club called the Shady Lady. She told her friend she had to get gas before she went. Afterward, she planned on going home to her boyfriend. The security guard of the club ensured she got to her car and that nobody followed her. At 4:42 a.m., she texted one of her best friends saying, "Oh my gosh, I just got pulled over again." She was never heard from again, and she was never seen anywhere that she had planned to go afterward. Police had said that they had no record of Toni being pulled over that morning, which alarmed many people in the area. At this time, many people were impersonating officers by putting lights and the sirens and all that stuff on their car and pulling people over. Knowing that the last thing that she had texted was saying that she had been pulled over, the family and friends went to the police, but the police didn't have any record of it. That was terrifying. The following Tuesday, a 10-year veteran North Kansas City, Missouri police officer, which is a separate jurisdiction from Kansas City, that officer came forward and said that he had pulled Toni over that morning. Many people wondered why the police had no record, and then suddenly they did. Her family was worried that the text message saying, "Oh my gosh, I got pulled over again," meant she had been pulled over the first time by this cop, and then maybe an impersonating office, a person impersonating an officer had then pulled her over. Toni's friends and family started a petition to release the dash cam footage, which received over 2,500 signatures. However, because this was an open investigation, police refused to release any footage to anyone, and they said that they would never do that until the case was closed. They tried to find any information that they could independently. They even set up a GoFundMe. The money was sent to a private investigator. Her family and many friends knew that this was out of character because it is frightening that someone goes missing directly after talking with a police officer. Detectives decided to check her bank account to see if she had ever actually gone to the gas station. Her card had 2 attempts at this gas station at 4:33, but they were declined. They also received information from her insurance company that her car had been tracked to this gas station. However, something happened with the GPS that they didn't know how to explain. It's like it just stopped working. They also checked her phone, and the last signal from her phone was from that area. Finally, the officers released the dash cam footage.
609 being a violation. 26 in Burlington. Go ahead, driver. Being white. Correction, black Ford Focus. I think this one occupant, Kansas license 989 George Adam X-ray. 989 George Adam X-ray. 46 and Burlington.
Showing a violation defense of Burlington at light post, there's no 120 available.
Morning.
Okay,
Fine. Where are you trying to go to?
I'm about to go downtown. I live down there.
You live downtown?
Yeah.
Where you come from?
Downtown. I live at, I was working at Chrome tonight.
In Chrome?
Yeah.
You drinking?
No.
You're heading the wrong way on the street.
I know. I'm about to head that way.
Which way? This way?
Well, yeah, I know. I was about to head towards, Shady. But,
Shady.
yeah.
What's Shady?
Shady Lady.
Shady Lady?
Yeah.
You know where you're at now?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm at, like, well, I was about to head towards Shady. But, yeah.
Driver's license, insurance. Do you have your insurance card with you?
Yeah.
You're heading the wrong way.
Well, yeah, I know.
No,
I'm about to head that way.
This is a two-way street. You're on the full left side of the street, heading to oncoming traffic. Huh? Not funny.
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm asking you if you've been drinking. Have you taken any medications or anything?
No, I'm just really sick. I don't think
You're right here for me, okay?
The 2014 Ford Focus was Toni Anderson out of Wichita. Some February 17, go ahead with your party.
King 03337646. King 03337646. Kings.
Okay. You guys need any help out there? Yeah, we're good. We're getting on that party Dallas, Kansas.
10-4. What was the expiration date on the plate?
It's a February 17 expiration.
10-4.
144. Ma'am, I'm going to take care of non-injury accident on Lily Resort. I'll be straight out. Thank you, 429.
Tony,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Pull in that parking lot, sit there for a while, gather yourself. So when it clears, I'm going to make sure the light turns.
Security footage from the gas station shows Toni's car pulling onto the wrong side for 12 minutes. That is a long time to be parked on the wrong side of the road. Eventually, a cop winds up pulling up behind her, flips on his lights, and does a traffic stop. He asked her a couple of questions. He asked her where she was headed, where she was coming from, and had notified her that she was on the wrong side of the road. When he told her that she was facing oncoming traffic, she just started giggling, and he told her it was not funny, to which she apologized. Toni was slurring her words and running around in circles with her answers. He would ask her for something, and she would answer a question that he had already asked her and gotten an answer from. The officer told her to drive to the gas station across the road and to sit there while she gathered herself. After the 5-minute exchange, the dash cam video shows the officer following Toni and his squad car as she drives across the road and pulls up to a gas pump. She enters the gas station, seemingly okay. She doesn't appear to be intoxicated. The squad car camera stays trained on her car for more than 7 minutes until the officer drives off. Toni's mother, Liz, said she was so infuriated and outraged. She admitted that looking at the footage and hearing the dash cam video, that her daughter was so intoxicated. She actually said she knew her daughter was hammered. She immediately knew that her daughter was under the influence of something, and the officer just let her go. Liz said that she wishes that the cop had just arrested her and had taken her to jail instead of letting her go and sit in a parking lot to essentially sober up. Granted, from the dashcam footage, she told him that she was just nervous and wasn't feeling well. Police officers have seen situations like that enough to know that the difference between someone just being nervous or someone that's possibly intoxicated or under the influence of something. The Kansas City Police Department decided to stand by the officer and said he considered all the information and made the best decision with the information at that time. Toni's parents hired a private investigator and a private search team, and they used sonar, like a sonar machine, to search the river where her phone was last pinged. There was like a river over by that gas station. She remained missing for nearly 2 months until March 10th, when police found her body inside of her Ford Focus. It was 20 feet underwater. It was near boat ramp at the Platte Landing Park in Parkville. 2 vehicles were found. One of them has nothing to do with this case, but unfortunately, one of them was Toni's vehicle. The officer, they think she was panicked. They believe she was trying to drive to the Shady Lady and that she got turned around and confused and lost. They think her GPS possibly led her in the wrong direction, so she attempted to turn around. At this end of the dead-end road, it was a boat ramp, but at night it looked like it was a road and you couldn't tell that there was water on either side. You don't know where you're driving, and it's 30 degrees with a wind chill of 23 to 24 degrees with a light freezing drizzle. Seemed like she tried to turn around on the boat ramp, hit a patch of ice, and drove directly into the water. The examination found 2 minor bruises on her left knee. It was the only injuries that appeared before death. All windows in her car were intact with the driver's side window down. The car was in drive with the keys in the ignition. Investigators found Toni lying in the car with no seatbelt. She had had sand in her hair and was in the same clothes that she had on the last time anyone had saw her alive. A Jackson County medical examiner said Toni Anderson's death was an accident and the cause was hypothermia, and drug intoxication contributed to her accidental death. Authorities said contributing factors to her death were ethanol, C, white, and amphetamine, and amphetamine intoxication. Those can confuse people, leading to impaired driving. Toni's mother expressed gratitude that the incident was at least accidental and that there was no Toni's mother expressed gratitude that the incident was at least accidental and that no foul play was involved. Toni's parents think she just got Toni's parents think she got disoriented after the traffic stop and inadvertently drove onto an icy boat launch where when her car was pulled from the river, a window was down and her seatbelt was off. There's a bench next to that boat ramp dedicated to Toni. A quote on the front of the bench. A quote on the front of the bench says, "Experience the world and pursue things that bring joy into your life." It was designed by her boyfriend and paid for through the GoFundMe page. Her friend says that Toni was cremated, so there was no gravesite to visit, and that they wanted this bench to be a way that she's always remembered and to honor her and to keep her spirit alive. All right, you guys, that's it for me today. Thank you all so, so much. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It means so much to me. I love you all so, so much. Before I go, today's riddle. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? A map. Did you get it? Let me know your thoughts below. We must avoid looking the other way and saying it isn't my business. We need to step up together because it is our business.